What's going on? I missed you. I haven't been live in a little while. So here I am. Hello, hello, hello. I am going to share us out and then we're going to chitty chat about really interesting topic actually that has come up quite a bit. Hey Sandy, what's up, girlfriend? Okay. Hold on, I'm sharing us. So while I'm sharing us out, say hello to me. How are you? What's happening? It's hump day. What's happening in your lives and in your world? Tell me things. Tell me things. Tell me something good. Yeah. All right. Tell me that you like it. Yeah. Hey, Mandy. What's up? All right. I am just sharing us in a few places, and then we are going to have a really, I just know it's going to be a good chat because you're here and I'm here, and those are the ingredients for a good chat. And this topic has come up with some students in Mind Magic this week. This topic has come up with a couple of clients this week. And therefore, when that happens, I'm just almost done sharing. When that happens, I know we have what to discuss, right? Because that's where all the good shit comes from. It comes from the realness and the experiences and what's happening. And as you know, when you're a human being, I'm gonna take these out. It's helpful. I don't want to talk them in. When you're a human being, what you realize is that everyone is experiencing similar things, right, at all times. There's only so many themes, so it's going to hit you guys where you need it. Okay, hold on. Robin, I'm struggling to stay alive. My liver, kidneys, and colon are all failing. Robin, we're going to send you love. Everyone who's on here that just witnessed me say that or saw Robin say that, I want you to send extra energy and love right now. Take a second. Take a second and really focus and just send prayers to Robin. Okay? And Robin, I do hope that you're getting all of the medical care and you're doing all of the inner work for yourself that you need to help yourself right now. And I'm glad that you're here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Lisa, I'm glad you dropped in here. Yes. Good. Yes, you will see me in Mind Magic soon. Yes. Okay. All right, cool. Hello, Mandy. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Christian. Hello, Karen. Oh, your sister's with you for Easter. Awesome. Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to talk about. Hold on. I took some notes because I always like to take some notes. Hey, Susan. What's up? Hold on, guys. I'm looking for it. Okay, cool. Okay. Yes. Good. Hey, Kim. Hi. All right. So the title of this live is, Are Your Choices Making You Resentful? Right? Are they making you resentful? So here's my question to you, and I want you to tell me the answer. When you say yes to something, when you do something, where are you coming from? Right? So if it's yes to your kids, I'll pick your friends up and drive you somewhere. If it's yes to a collaboration in your business because someone says, hey, do you want to do this, affiliate with me or launch this with me and share it out? Or do you want to collaborate on this project? Where are you coming from? Right? Oh, will you make 24 cupcakes for the kids' class this week? And you say yes. Where are you coming from? Right? You have dinner plans with a friend and the friend goes, hey, so-and-so and so-and-so is available too. Do you mind if they come? And you say yes. Right? Where are you coming from when you make these decisions? And here's why that's a critical component. Because if you're not coming from genuine, true love and interest in doing it, then you are going to feel resentful, feel pissed off. It's going to impact your energy. It's going to impact how you feel. And most importantly, you know what it does? And this is, so if you are somebody who's like, yeah, oh my God, I do this, okay? I want you to just acknowledge it and either give me a thumbs up or give me some hearts or just let me know that you're clicking with what I'm working on here, okay? When you choose to do something and you don't want to do it, right? Or you aren't able to come from love and genuine, like, yes, I want to do this because, and I get to do this and it feels good to me. If you're not coming from that place, what you end up doing is you end up being pissed off, being agitated, being resentful, and throwing it back in the face of whoever you said yes to in the first place. Jody, oh my God, you nailed it for me. Great. Let's keep talking, everybody. Okay? So what you end up doing is you end up holding it against the person that you're helping, right? Or feeling resentful towards, let's say, that friend. You could have easily said, no, I really just want tonight to be me and you because that's really what I want, right? But instead you say yes. And then you get to complain to somebody else about the fact, can't believe she invited other people or whatever, right? Or you take your kids somewhere and you didn't really want to take them, or you had other things you wanted to do and you weren't prioritizing yourself, but you decided, fine, I'll do it because you're living in the identity of I'm all things to all people and I'm a martyr and I have to do everything and I'm so busy and I'm so overwhelmed and I never have any time, which, by the way, especially for women, that's where the most resentment is grown and built. It is when you give, do, go, and not, and never stop to say, nope, I need to do things for myself. I need to fuel things for myself. Christian, stop talking about me, Trey. Okay, good. All right. So this is all about really realizing that what you're doing when you do something that you don't truly want to do, right? Or you choose to not go, wait a second, is this like in alignment? Do I want to be doing this? Does this feel good to me? Then what you're going to do is you're going to feel like shit. You are going to end up, okay, be honest right now. Do you bring up past instances when you are in a disagreement or an argument with somebody? Do you hold it over someone's head when something happens and you, let's say, I'm going to use the kid example again. Your kid wants to go somewhere and you give in and you say fine. And then the next day something happens and you go, well, I did that for you yesterday and I didn't even want to, and la, 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 right? Or the same thing with business or any instance where you're saying yes to something and you are not fully behind it. You are screwing yourself over. You are hurting the relationships with the other people that are involved in whatever said scenario you're talking about. And most importantly, for you and your own growth, you are breeding your own resentment and frustration. And you are affirming that emotion and that behavior. I need to underscore this, okay? I'm going to check your comments in a minute. Every choice you make, every action you take, every behavior you have, when you're not in awareness and growing and wanting to, do the work to change, you are affirming old behaviors and old emotions, right? So that you can turn around. It's like you keep yourself in this behavior so that you have ammo to be like, see why I'm so fucking exhausted? See why I'm so pissed off? See how nobody does anything for me and I'm always doing everything for everybody else? Because you want to play this fucking poor me martyr bullshit, which is crap, okay? I can't stand it. I just cannot. You have the power. You can choose. You get to decide, you know what? No, I don't want your friends to come because I want time alone with you. I love you. And I'm allowed to say that, right? Or this happened to me with my kids the other day. Sometimes I like to go to Dunkin' Donuts in the morning, right? Some morning, which means they wake me up like an extra 40 minutes earlier, which is like 6 a.m. And I don't like the mornings as much as I like the mid-mornings. And I've had this conversation with them. Like when I say no, it means no because I don't want to say yes and then be pissed off at you guys or at myself because it's really me being pissed off at me, right? So when I say yes, because sometimes they're like, are you sure? Are you sure? And I say this to them verbatim. When I say yes, you never have to question it. When I say, yes, I'll take you, I'll do that, I'm in, we'll go there, let's make it happen, I am certain, I am in, I am with my whole heart. I will never, ever, ever bring anything up ever again. Don't ever take this for what it's worth. And if you're doing this, let's work on it. Don't ever, ever, ever do something for someone or something and then throw it back in their face. Or then make them work for it. Or then hold it against them because you're the one who said yes. And if you find yourself doing that, right, then you get to choose and stop. You get to realize, wait a second, this thing just was presented to me. You guys, it doesn't matter. This is on every topic under the sun. Do I want to do this? If you want to do it, awesome. If you don't want to do it, say no. If it's something that you know you want to do and you want to get yourself to a place of wanting to do it, then start to choose the thoughts you need to and change your language and energy behind it so that you can feel good about it. And then once you've said yes and you've done the thing, let it go. Let it go. Okay, I'm going to check some of the comments here. Nailing it, sweet. Let me know what's coming up for you guys, because this, I'm telling you, this is pervasive. Whenever something comes up in multiple places in my student and client world, I know I got to come and talk about it. Right? Let me, where'd my coffee go? Oh, it's behind me. Hold on. All right, let me know what's coming up for you guys. I'm going to wait and hear this out, because this is a very, very, very relevant topic. Hold on, I'm checking your comments too. Okay, let me know. I'm waiting for comments and questions. Come on. And if you want to answer this, what stops you from saying no when you don't want to do something? Because I'll tell you, the answer is people pleasing. There's two reasons why. There's two reasons why you don't say no when you really don't want to do something. You're people pleasing and you're too concerned about what someone's going to say or think or whatever, right? Or you're affirming your martyr identity. You're affirming and adding to your basket, if you will, ammo and shit that you can lean on and go, see how tired I am, see how exhausted I am, see how overwhelmed I am, see how much shit I have to do. This is why I don't have time for myself, right? But you're the one that's creating it, because you guys know when you hang out with me, you know this for sure. Who's the problem? You are. Who's the solution? You are. Right? Like, that's the jam. That's how we actually grow and own our lives and do what we want to do and feel how we want to feel and step out into the limitlessness that you are. Hey, Sue, what's up? I am the opposite. I say no all the time, working on saying yes more. That's super interesting. What? Oh, I would love to hear more about that. Tell me what that's about. Because, yeah, I mean, saying no is great. You guys, no is a complete sentence, right? No is a boundary. All good. And when you know you're your own approval and you've done enough inner work, you don't start to feel hesitant, right, about just saying, no, you know what I really want to do. Thank you so much for inviting me out tonight. I know everybody's going. I know you really want me to go. Yes, I've done this many times. My sister Barry and I laugh about this all the time. And I'll say, you know what? I love you. No, I'm just going to sit here on my couch and do nothing, because that's what I want to do. Right? So you can say and do whatever you want. Let's see. Yes, went against my feelings and gut several times. Oh, good. Let's play there for a second. Especially when you are presented with an option, right? And your gut instantly, right? Your intuition, you trusting yourself, your higher self instantly is responding with like, nope. Right? Like, that's the little voice. No. And you go against that. That is an absolute, those are ingredients for you to feel frustrated, exhausted, depleted, and resentful, right? So then the question becomes, why don't you trust yourself? What stops you from listening to your gut and trust yourself, right? Okay, cool. Let's see. This is so good. Good. Ouch. Good. I'm glad. Sometimes listen, you got to drop the truth to change. You're not going to change by me just saying nice things all the time. Let's see. Nailing it. Yay. Yes. I'm getting so much better at not people pleasing. Awesome. Jody, because it's your children asking. So what? That's like saying you can't break up with family that are toxic because they're blood. That's bullshit too. I mean, I obviously love my family, have a very, very tight, intimate nucleus family and extended family. But, for those of you that might not, so what? And it's your kids asking, so what? One of the problems with so many of the issues that are going on with our kids today is that everybody's letting the tail wag the dog. You can say no. Stop thinking that you have to say yes, or, oh my God, what if they're upset with you? So what? So what? Teach them some resilience, teach them parameters, teach them boundaries, teach them that you're not a fucking doormat. The answer can be no. And they'll still love you. In fact, they'll love you even more, because what kids of any age really crave are boundaries and parameters, because that to them is love. When you let them run amok and get everything they want, they get confused. Because what they want is that. So it's okay, like the times that I've said no to the Dunkin' Donuts example. No. I love you, no. And stop pushing. Because the answer's no. Because when the answer is yes, you never have to question it. And they know, everyone in my life knows, I will never, ever, ever, ever allow myself to say yes to something and bring it back up. Or not even bring it back up, but sit in my own resentment, right? Because that doesn't serve you. That doesn't serve you. This is one of those behaviors that is keeping you upset and resentful and overwhelmed and feeling like you have no time for yourself. And it's just affirming the story. It's affirming the story that you're living into. My God, I'm so busy. I do everything for everybody. I never have time for myself. Ugh, oh my God. La, 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 la. Are you guys with me? It doesn't have to be like that. You have like all the power. All the power. All right. I did this the other day. I had an invitation from friends, but a date arranged. I sat and thought, oh, the comment's not opening up all the way, Carrie. I'm sorry. Sometimes it does that. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can actually pull it up. Oh, wait a minute. I think I might have it right here. Yeah, cool. All right. I did this the other day. I had accepted a date with a guy, but my friends wanted me to go out. I thought, what do I really want to do? And decided, yes, I want to reconnect with friends. Hence the rain check on the date. Made me feel so good. Yes, that's amazing. That's amazing. I love that. And to your point, yes, good. Sue, pushing myself to be visible. Yes, you are. Watch out, world. You're going to see a lot more of Sue every moment of every day. Okay, good. Chrissy, been exhausted and stressed and really knowing I've lost my boundaries. Sweet, so recommit. You guys, that's the beauty of this work too. Like, oh, you realize you fell off a wagon? No problem. Meet yourself with compassion. Don't you dare beat yourself up. Don't go into a spin about how you suck and how you can never stick to anything. Ugh. Just don't. It's like, just cut the crap. Recommit. Love yourself. Keep your eye on the prize. All right? You've got this, Chrissy. You've got this. Oh, and you're pushing yourself too hard? Okay, so what do you want to do about that? What do you want to do? Lisa, I love this comment. I keep building beauty on top of a shitty foundation. That's profound. So what do you want to do? And what does that mean for you? What is the shitty foundation? Let's change that. Let's change that, because not only, which you know, which is why I'm assuming you're acknowledging this, the beauty is not sustainable if the foundation's shitty, right? And I'm just going to kind of take this like into one spot. It may be relevant for what you're saying, it might not, but either way, it'll serve someone. And the other thing that is so detrimental about adding beauty on top of a shitty foundation, or putting a rainbow on top of something that is unhealed, right? Or not sturdy, or not processed, or slapping gratitude on an experience or an emotion before you allow yourself to feel it, is extremely detrimental for you, because you're not ever feeling a sense of freedom and lightness and letting go of things and really releasing and not picking it back up, right? And doing the healing in certain areas that are necessary and things of that nature. So Lisa, what are we going to do? What do you want to do about the shitty foundation? Like, whatever you want, let's just go do it. Jody, I know I'm still trying to make up for the 15 years for the abuse we went through. Okay, here's the thing. Hey, Danielle. Here's the thing. I want you to decide to work on some forgiveness for yourself, because it's not your responsibility to make up for it. And if you're doing it in a way where you're saying yes to things that are not genuine and aren't coming from a motive of pure love and like, yes, I want to do this, right? Or I'm happy to do this. If it's coming from, I feel guilty because of everything that's happened, then that is not a recipe for you to have a healthy inner environment. That is not a recipe for them to even receive it the right way, because you're doing it because you feel bad. That's what I mean. Check in, you guys, with why are you doing something? Go behind the reasons. What's the motive? What's the energy behind the thing that you're saying yes to, or no to for that matter? So that you can dig a little bit and shift that. Because Jody, once you move through and you do your own forgiveness, it'll change for you dramatically. So, they're adults and you're working on it. Okay, great, work on it, but work on it a little bit more consciously. Like, and not, don't use work on it as like, okay, it's kind of like around me, I'm working on it. Decide, this is my focus. This is what I'm going to work on. And any time I get posed a question and I know that really the answer is no, or it's unreasonable, or it's going to put me out, or it's going to make me feel resentful, I'm going to pause. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to check in on where I'm feeling it in my body. I'm going to recognize that that's guilt. That's guilt. That's me trying to make up for something. So that's not the right answer, right? And make a new choice. If you guys don't make new choices, then your past self will always prevail. Your old beliefs and your old thoughts and your old language and your old behaviors and your old ways of being and all the emotions that you don't want to be feeling on the regular are going to continue to be affirmed if you continue to make the same choices. Because choices that you make that are the same, or choices that you make that are not conscious or from awareness, are affirming your old loops, right? Whereas when you make a choice that's new, right? Like you say no where you would have said yes. Now you are coming from a place of working on future self, on the person that you want, that you're becoming, on the changes that you want to make. Okay, so check in and make a new choice. Chrissy, affirming story, so true. Yes, that's what we do. You guys, every choice you make either affirms an old behavior, an old emotion that you don't want to have in your identity anymore, right? Or you make a new choice that starts to create the new story and the way that you do want to feel. Maria said, this is a golden nugget. Yay! I realized that a lot of my frustrations, let me check it on here because I'm not going to be able to see it on there. You know what? I can't see it because it's gone. Sorry. Sometimes Facebook with comments gets a little bit wonky. But it says, I realized a lot of my frustrations come from this. Awesome. So now you're going to start, right? You guys, awareness is curative. Here we are again. As soon as you become aware, you're like, holy shit, I do that. Oh my God. Think about when you have arguments or disagreements or fights. Are you ready to rock? Are you of the camp of, oh, don't worry, I have fucking 10 things I can tell you right now that I've done for you. You ungrateful shit, right? Or 10 things that can prove my argument of how X, Y, Z. If you are packing your backpack with all that, can you even take a second and imagine what this is doing to you? Right? Stop affirming who you don't want to be or how you don't want to feel. All right. Hey, Meg. What's up, girl? Hello, Catherine. Oh, Kimberly, you need to watch this. I love Tracy. She's so fucking awesome. Thank you. I let that in. You guys know we work on that too, right? You let it in. If you're a deflector of compliments or you are like oh no, cut that shit out too. Because that is blocking you from your receivership and the abundant life that you are entitled to. And Catherine, just to let you know, it doesn't look like Kimberly's name was highlighted, so you might have to tag her in this later. Okay? Okay. Sarah, my instinct was to say no to something, but I feel I say no a lot, so now I have chosen to say yes. I don't see the rest of that, but just check in with, oh, you guys, this question alone will change your life. In any moment, where am I coming from? Where am I coming from on this? Am I coming from who I want to be, or am I coming from who I used to be? Am I coming from love, or am I coming from fear? Am I coming from my ego, or am I coming from my soul? That is such a powerful, powerful new choice to make, to simply pause in any moment and check in. And here's the kicker. Don't bullshit yourself, because you're a master at it. You guys, we are masters at kidding ourselves and faking the funk, right? And not jumping into deep honesty because it feels raw and uncomfortable, and your mind hates uncomfortable, right? So it's going to tell you everything it needs to and give you all these thoughts to keep you from going there. But if you don't go there, you will never shift. You will never change. You will never get to new levels of awareness to where you can start to truly, truly enjoy the becoming process of wherever it is you're going based on how you want to feel, who you want to be, what you want to create in this magnificent lifetime, right? Boom. That was a fun little rant. Susan, that has always been a red flag for me when someone cleverly inserts something they've done for you. The rest of the comments not popping up, but I get what you're saying. Totally a red flag. It's like, wait a second. You know, because then think about what that does to the relationship. It's like, ew, then don't do anything for me. If I'm going to have to like pay you back by either listening to you hold it over my head or have you expect some sort of like, you know, exchange, ew, just ew. No. Hey Jody, you're welcome. Mwah. Hey Radna, how are you? Totally focusing on changing this for myself right now. Yes, sweet, right? Isn't it so good when it just hits you and you need it? I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you for sharing this. You are so, so, so welcome. It's my deepest pleasure, as you guys know. Lisa, I serve others and begin to have big success in business and then stop. Ooh, this is juicy. I was doing all the fluffy stuff. I cannot see the end of that comment, but you go to the next comment. I'm ready to do the hard work because that pays off and will serve me and lots of others. Yes, yes, yes. And the work doesn't even need to be hard. It doesn't. And that's not to say, listen, it's not that I don't love tech in my business. There's administrative stuff that I don't love. Like, that's okay. This is not about rainbows and unicorns. Okay. But I want you to be able to get into a space where you're like, oh, I get to do all the work, right? The stuff I love, the stuff I might not love. And then one day I'm going to give the stuff I don't love to somebody else and pay them to do it. Right. And I cannot wait to realize that my work is not about me at all. So for any of you who are side hustle business owners, full-time entrepreneurs and business owners, right? Run a team in a corporation, right? Whatever it is, your work is not about you. Your work is about the people who need you. That shifted belief changes everything on its axis. You want to talk about getting out of your own way and not caring about like imposter syndrome, which by the way, I think is stupid and not real. And you know, I don't have clarity and I'm afraid, like all the stuff that we can use to keep us in our own way. If you shift that and go, wait a second, my work is not about me at all. My work is about the people that need me and the people that I serve. So it doesn't matter if I'm wearing makeup or I have some professional set, or if I'm in my pajamas with my hair on top of my head, or if I pre-plan it or just talk off the cuff or whatever. I just need to show up and share the message, right? And that will get you out of your own way at every time, because it's not about you, it's about them. So stop making it about you and you will expand exponentially. Lisa, thank you for that comment because it brought to us some great stuff. Okay, Lauren, hi. How do you find a balance between supporting others and people pleasing? Boundaries. I have an awesome training on boundaries in The Power of You. If you guys don't already know about The Power of You, it's my membership group. If you go to the Lit Factor and look up under Work With Me, Power of You, it's amazing. It's a membership group, so it's like you can be in it and you can, it's monthly. And it gives you a bank of trainings and worksheets and stuff to work through, and a bank of hypnotic recordings. And we also do one group live session a month. So I'm mentioning that because there is a boundaries training in there. So check out The Power of You if you want to take this work a little bit deeper and still have access to me too. But anyway, the answer to that is boundaries, right? It's really drawing the distinction in those moments as you're building your boundaries and realizing what is the reason why I'm doing this, right? For example, am I doing this, whatever your example would be or scenario would be, am I like excited to support her or him? Or am I doing this because I'm afraid if I say no, they're not going to like me? Right? It's starting to draw the distinction for yourself. The first step in changing before you can even yes, you can start to make new choices, but in order to gain the traction, you need to be in a place where you are growing your awareness. Oh, when does this happen? Oh, how do I feel in my body right before I people please? That's interesting. What does my mind offer me before I say yes to something that I know is just going to add to the pile of me feeling shitty, right? Or feeling overextended. Am I doing this because if I say no, I'm afraid of what they're going to think? Then you know that that's a moment that you're about to people please and you can make a new choice. You can create a boundary around that, right? Versus like, your best friend called and she's in the middle of something and you're like, you know what? I love you. I'm in my car. I'll be there in 2 hours. Right? That's not people pleasing. And here's where I go back to, you guys always know the truth. If you are willing to say right now and forever, I will no longer lie to myself. I will no longer bullshit myself. I will be honest. And guys, it's painful sometimes. I've had my own moments where I'm like, ew, Tracy, ew. That, like where you were coming from on that, yuck. Right? But because I have such a great relationship with myself and you're learning that and you're gaining your relationship with yourself through the course of our work together, you can do that because it doesn't impact my enoughness. It doesn't impact how much I love myself. It's just me going, oh, okay, yay. Go be honest with yourself. And if you're willing to call your own bullshit on the deepest levels, you'll be untouchable. If you're not, and you don't want to feel that, or you don't want to go there, or you're not willing to see your shit, you could probably stop hanging out with me because nothing's ever going to change. It's just the truth. Hello, Claudia. Maria, I realize now doing this is going against loving myself. Yes, exactly. You guys, everything that you're choosing and doing, I'm checking the time, every behavior is a direct correlation of are you or are you not honoring your worth? Are you or are you not loving yourself in that moment? Are you or are you not living by the understanding that you are enough and you get to choose? This is not everybody else's life, it's yours. Great catch, Maria. Radna, so good to have this reiterated. It's a sneaky one, isn't it? Most things are sneaky. Hey, Carol, I've been missing you too. Meg, okay. Would you say that your true soul is that who you want to be? Deep stuff. Oh, it is deep stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to just perceive this statement because when you guys type, sometimes, I have to make assumptions because we're not voice to voice. So if I'm ever off, just say, Trace, you're wrong. Cool. And we'll shift or move on. Yeah, 100%. That is a guiding life question, Meg, in all instances. Who do I want to be? Right? Before you make a move, before you overreact, before you say yes or no, before insert whatever your circumstances here. Who do I want to be in this moment? That's why, and we're doing this in Mind Magic soon, so don't you worry. It's who do I want to be? It's not who have I been. It's not who do I think I am. It's not what labels and limitations have been imparted on me as I've grown up by others and by myself. It's who do I want to be right now in this moment that is relevant to how I want to feel or what I want to create or who I want to be in this world. Right? That's alignment. So, great catch. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Meredith. Chrissy. Hate that list thrown at me. Look at what I did for you. Yeah, obligation, not good. Motivation. Yeah, totally. Sue, aha. I love that. I'll take it. I don't know what moment was an aha, but I'll take it. Hey, Hallie, what's up? All right, my gorgeous people. So there you go. That's our live for today. Just check in with yourself. Be aware. Be willing to call your own shit. It's okay. You guys, you are enough. You are worthy. You can't do more things that make you more enough. It's not a sliding scale. You can't do something like call your own shit or acknowledge, ooh, I wasn't coming from the best place there, and that doesn't impact you to be less than, okay? Your worth is fixed. It is a inherent birthright. You've nailed it. Come from that place, understanding that and really embedding that belief and knowing, wait, I am enough, I always have been, I always will be. Always, 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 with no fucking variance. I don't care who raised you, where you came from, what happened to you when you were younger, what you have, what you don't have, what external circumstances, what possessions, who your family is, who they're not. None of it matters because your purity and your worth is a done deal when you are born as a soul into this world. So when you come from that position, that's when all the real work can change because you can say, oh my God, ew, I can't believe, oh wow, look what I was thinking. Look where I was coming from on that. Whoa, so interesting. Not, oh my God, look where I was coming from. I'm such an asshole and self-flagellate and talk shit to yourself. But just to be able to say, I'm a human and I can grow and I can change and I can call my shit and I can be honest and I can dig deep and I can show out my emotion and I can do all of these things because I am amazing and I am enough. And then from there, you really do become untouchable and unstoppable. So yay. All right, my gorgies, I love you. This is being streamed from the Lit Factor page, and it's also in Worthy Human and Mind Magic. So if you want to share this, you can from the Lit Factor page. You can't share from our private groups because it's not allowed. But because there are certain topics that I want everyone to experience, I'll do it from a live stream from the Lit Factor. So if there is somebody that you want to see this or you want to share it out because we know more people need it, go to the Lit Factor page and share it out into your worlds from there. All right, I love you. I will be back later on today because I did say that I was sharing an announcement, but I'm not doing it right now. I created something and I'm really kind of out of my mind about it. And I'm going to come on later on today and I'm going to share it with you. So until then, treat yourself well and have a terrific day.